So let's start off with your character. Tell us who you play and a little bit about her.
I play Hippolyta, who is the queen of Amazons and the mother of Diana Prince, Wonder Woman. I am the leader of a community that lives on a fabled island called Themyscira. On Themyscira, there are no men. There are only this one woman warrior tribe, and one baby, therefore, only, who is Diana Prince, whom I have fashioned out of clay and asked Zeus to give her life. That is the story I tell Diana every night when she goes to bed.
Great. And what is the island, Themyscira, what is the relationship and dynamic between the queen and all of her sisters?
So Diana is, Hippolyta is the queen, but she's an elected queen. She's someone who is elected by her peers again and again. So it's someone who's there by the consensus of her peers. She is obviously somebody who creates consensus and who doesn't rule as much as I think assist in making decisions that bind them all into a cohesive culture.
And these women are amazingly agile, and they are constantly preparing for battle. What is it in their minds that they are preparing for?
I think it's a way of life. It's a way of life that is based on the discipline of the body, the discipline of being hunters as well, people who are able to provide themselves with their own food. They are a magnificent people. They have an incredible culture. They have stored the knowledge and wisdom of millennia and are as fierce in terms of learning ideas as well as they are of all of the other arts, whether they are culinary arts or whether they are martial arts. All of these arts are at the core of their culture, and as such, they're disciplines that they live by.
And emotionally, I mean, there's very emotional and physical roles here. How did you do any preparation for that? Did you look into mythology? It was during a time when, during the wartime, and how did you prepare for that?
We were so lucky that the producers and DC have a long-standing team of people who are specialized in preparing actors and athletes for these incredible and very physically demanding shoots. We got an incredible stunt team together of stunt coordinators and designers. And I think you'll see that in the film too, that these stunts are different and very, very visually striking. And they really suit our bodies as well. But they also prepared us so that we were actually physically in a superior shape than ever before and able to do all of these things, these very physically demanding things, but with a lot of gusto and joy.
Yeah, it was amazing. And talk about Diana and your relationship with her and what it is you're trying to protect her from.
Diana is my only child. She is this miracle, and as a mother, I know that there is that moment when you have a child and you realize that you're in the presence of something that is miraculous, that life is miraculous. And your first instinct when you're meeting this miracle of life is that you want to protect this beautiful person that you love more than yourself. And you want to protect her from anything. And it's Hippolyta's way of doing things that she exposes her to everything that's amazing and beautiful, except the one thing that she knows puts her in danger. She knows that there's a prophecy that Diana will sooner rather than later, have to meet a force that can destroy her. So she tries to delay that time as much as possible by refusing to make her into a warrior. Unfortunately, her plan is destroyed when Diana, of course, as her daughter, insists on becoming a warrior. And as such, this is something that I know as a parent, you know, you will see everything that you are, good and bad, in your children. So you might as well get used to it. And so, you know, her sister Antiope says to her, you know, you can't, you're delinquent in your duties if you don't prepare your daughter for the inevitable fate that will come to visit her. You have to prepare her. And finally, Hippolyta sees reason. Also because I think she realizes there's no way of holding her daughter back from achieving her true nature. In fact, I think most parents should be aware of that. And so, you know, she gives in. But then she says, just as with everything else that those Amazons do, then she's going to be better than any Amazon ever before. She's going to train her harder than any Amazon before. The stakes are so high that then, you know, once more that discipline comes in, and you can tell that both Antiope and Hippolyta are dedicated, that discipline comes in and stays at the core of this beautiful young woman.
So true. There's obviously several, I think, themes to this film. There's a great balance there. But what do you hope that people will take away from this film?
I really love that moment when Wonder Woman strides into the War Council in London, or when she's trying on dresses and she keeps on looking for freedom in her dress. She keeps on looking for the freedom to be herself and to move. When she walks into that War Council, she's looking to find answers to help her fulfill her mission. She's there to do a job, a very important job for her. It's her cause. And she doesn't even realize that she's by her very virtue of being who she is not allowed to be in that room, which is of course preposterous because she is more powerful than any of the people in that room. I love that moment because I really feel that every woman, and I should say every young man as well, every person in this world has the potential of being something extraordinary if they can just really truly believe that they have the right to be in that room. And I would really love for everyone to take that away with them when they watch this film. Even, you know, a 50-year-old woman or a man, you know, coming in to see this film, that, you know, they have a right. We have to all be reminded that we all have a right to be in that room.